Today's horoscope, Virgo May 18, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Your unique ideas, approach, or guidance can be in the spotlight today, as the Sun and Uranus meet up in your sector of spirit and adventure. This transit boosts a theme of discovery in your life. Uranus as a long-term guest in this area of your solar chart points to a time of new, unusual, or possibly even radically different interests, and the Sun spotlights them now. Your worldview is changing, and events occurring now can be catalysts for exploring new ideas. In fact, your special activities are evolving. Educational plans might shift, or a sudden opportunity for different experiences or insights can emerge. Work and health are also areas that you're approaching differently. There can be a mind-opening experience, or it's a time of finding inspiration by branching out and exploring places or topics you wouldn't investigate on a regular day. As the day advances, however, watch for impulsiveness, especially with communications and decisions, since Mercury and Mars are heading toward a clashing aspect. Batten down the hatches and hide out beneath your covers. Today's cosmic thunderstorm could bring secrets and weapons out to launch your way. As mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and also your planetary ruler, spins in the heavens, he will get into a cosmic war. Your anxiety could be off the charts. Worse yet, our cosmic messenger will receive rocky news from a furious Mars, the planet of rage and aggression, which is now in your solar house. This ensures that bad news could come out, and even hidden enemies may be lurking in the shadows to spread gossip or weave evil into your personal life. You're in a good position to build your fan base. Strengthen your work relationships by reaching out to provide support before you're asked. Your ability to read situations and people will be noticed. Things may not go as planned today. Just when you are starting to get things going your way, something can happen to upset the whole picture. What you do in a situation like this says a lot about you. In order to have the patience and endurance you will need, be sure to get aerobic exercise. The oxygen in your bloodstream is converted directly into patience. And a bit of spicy food is good to get the toxins out of your blood too. Your wallet will be the main focal point for you with this vibration, and it may be a very good thing, if you haven't reviewed this area of your life recently. It is important to ensure you are staying on track when it comes to your financial goals and career ambitions. The only way to do this is to make routine reviews. Further, talking with a financial planner or another person whom you trust to give you guidance can really help. The Dwarf Planet series is on the move today, still focused as always on your needs and priorities, though with a shift in focus. After a 3-month deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities that coincide with some of the most defining months of the year on the relationship front, this leaves you with a roadmap to follow. In the meantime, this will see series not only return to your financial sector to begin her first deep dive into your financial needs and priorities in 4 years, but to give the 4 planets already there a rudder. While only in your relationship sector for 3 months, as the Dwarf Planet series leaves today, it is with a deeper understanding of your relationship needs and priorities at a pivotal point in the year on the relationship front. Ceres was here when Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, left, and as a parade of planets moved through, while leaving Saturn and his resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes with a clear mandate. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's energy invites you to look in the mirror and ask yourself one simple yet powerful question: who are you really? With the Sun forming an electrifying conjunction with Uranus in steady, earthy Taurus, the answer may surprise you. This celestial alignment often stirs unexpected shifts, not just in our outer world, but in our inner sense of identity too. You may feel, think, or act in ways that are wildly out of character, and that's not something to fear. In fact, it might be exactly what you need. Many of us find comfort in being consistent, predictable, or even routine in how we navigate our days. But what happens when life hands you a moment of disruption? A spark of sudden insight? A burst of energy that breaks you out of your norm? That's the gift of Uranus, the planet of awakening, revolution, and surprise. If you've been feeling boxed in or stagnant, today could be the breath of fresh air you didn't know you needed. Something might shift within your environment, or deep within your heart, that propels you into a new perspective. And while this transformation might catch you and others off guard, it's not a sign that you're off track. In many ways, it's a sign that you're evolving. Think of it like this: when we go on a long journey, We often pack with our old identity in mind. But what if the journey itself changes you? Today, give yourself permission to grow beyond the labels and limitations you've accepted up until now. Maybe you speak your truth more boldly than usual. Maybe you break a habit. Maybe you try something spontaneous, like a different route home, a bold wardrobe choice, or an honest conversation you've been putting off. These small rebellions against the expected can lead to major breakthroughs. Of course, change, even positive change, can bring tension. If you're feeling a bit on edge, try not to let your emotions bubble over in ways you might regret later. No one is out to rattle you on purpose, even if it feels that way. A little personal space can go a long way. If you find yourself overwhelmed, carve out time for quiet reflection. A walk through nature, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness can help you process what you're feeling and return to center. Have you ever noticed how 5 minutes of silence can change the tone of an entire day? This is also an excellent time to build bridges, especially if you're working on collaborative projects. Your naturally open and warm approach can smooth over tension and spark meaningful connections. People are drawn to your sincerity. It's a rare trait, and it's making you a trusted voice in the lives of others. If you've recently noticed a friend or colleague opening up to you more than usual, take it as a compliment. Your presence is providing a safe space, and that's something to honor. Financially, this may not be the time to make bold moves. If things feel uncertain, that's okay. We all experience moments when the numbers don't quite add up. Use this time to regroup, reflect, and avoid unnecessary risks. Small, steady steps are far better than leaps of faith that lack grounding. Think long-term, and know that this period is temporary. It's a phase to learn from, not fear. And when it comes to your physical well-being, remember, your body is a gift, not a guarantee. You may feel proud of how far you've come, whether that's in your fitness journey, your health habits, or simply in learning to love yourself more deeply. Celebrate that, but also commit to the ongoing care your body deserves. Nourish it with whole foods, hydrate well, get plenty of fresh air, and stay active. Movement, especially outdoors or with others, can be an incredible mood booster and a grounding force during times of emotional fluctuation. As you navigate this dynamic, change-driven day, stay open to the unexpected. Allow yourself the freedom to be a little different, a little daring, a little more you than usual. Let your intuition guide you. And above all, reflect on what this transformation is trying to teach you. Growth doesn't always come gently, but it always comes with purpose. We'd love to know, what part of your identity feels like it's evolving right now? Have you experienced any surprising changes in how you think, feel, or relate to others? Share your story in the comments. We're all on this journey together, and your insights could be the exact spark someone else needs today. Keep moving forward. The road may twist, but every turn brings you closer to your truest self.